Hey everybody, welcome back to Cruising for Bites with Phillip and Mechelle. Mechelle is at her mom's, who's ill, so definitely keep Mechelle and her mom in your thoughts and prayers. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to sit there and take this time here at what is the PLS on 6th Street to sit there and give you kind of a Wiener Week wrap up of the almost 40 dogs that I had out there celebrating Wiener Week. And I just wanted to give you my top 10 that I have. And again, and quantify that I want to apologize up front if you like sauerkraut on your dogs. I do not. Okay. So if they had sauerkraut on there, I did not give them a go. So you want to forgive me up front. So I apologize. But for my top 10, I just say there was a lot of really, really good dogs out there. A lot of great imagination. My hat's off to all of the chefs that sit there and put their best foot forward and came up with some very, very good dogs. Some of them that, I believe that could have on any given day landed in the top 10, but didn't, was like Binary Brewing's. Their teriyaki moto brat dog was really good. I really liked the way that the flavors played off each other. Very unique dog. So I really like that one. And, Honey Butter Country Fair and their Yellow Submarine was probably the best corn dog that we had out there on this run. I don't know how they got that much flavor to stick to a corn dog. They might want to sit there and talk about, 3M or Gorilla Tape. Might want to sit there and talk to them about being able to make stuff stick. It was really good dog. And the Wow Cow Korean Philly dog was one of those that, is just so much flavor was packed into that dog. So without further ado, let's get into the top 10. All right. And we will do these in reverse order as to how, again, whenever we sit there and say top 10, any one of those aforementioned dogs could easily be there. Or, some of those that had sauerkraut on them that I didn't even take. On my top 10, number 10, I have Hopworks Brewing Abominable Chili Brew Dog. I'll tell you that the chili was so good. Had big chunks of meat in there. It was seasoned really well. Definitely brought out everything there was to be in that dog. So, yes, Hopworks Brewing. Okay. And number 9 is one of those that could have been up there, but it's one of those. I've said this before. Whenever you go that far out there to have something that unique, it has its pluses and minuses. But definitely some of the imagination that they put on this, both from a visual and a flavor point of view, was Five and Dime's Devil Dog. Where they put the deviled egg mixture on the dog, and then they had the peppers in the dog and the shaved peppers on top of it. I mean, beautiful. And the flavor was there. It was really, really good dogs. So that's why I have them as number 9. And then actually there's number 8 is Lardo's, the Hound Dog. I tell you, the peanut butter was that creaminess, and then the salt of the dog. It really played off each other really well. It was the Lardo's Hound Dog at number 8. Number 7 was one of the dogs of the day. Was Bunk Bar's New Mexico Chili Verde dog. The Chili Verde would be as if I made Chili Verde, if I could make it that good. They had just almost all meat in that Chili Verde. It really had the flavor, like somebody knew what they were doing when they made that. It was phenomenal Chili Verde on there. You could put that on pizza. It was just that good. There at Bunk Bar. And then number 6 is Mid-City Smash Burger. It was dog of the day for day 1. It was really good. It was the Frank Gallagher. Anytime you sit there and put a smash patty cheeseburger on a dog and then have a dog with all of the good onions, you just have too many good ingredients for it not to come out awesome. So that's why it is in there, number 6. Number 5, made it halfway, is Lazy Day Brewing Hop Diggity Dog. That was a really good dog. And again, they just get, in my mind, better and better as I go to the top and mouth starting to water. But the Lazy Days Brewing had a strong entry in there with the Hop Diggity Dog. Yeah, definitely that one was dog of the day. And number 4 on the list was one that was not dog of the day, and that was by Backwoods Brewing Company, the Timber Beast Pasta Bowl. Is what happened to that one there. That was a really, really good dish. That sausage they made in there was so awesome. The fact that whenever they cut it and then they broiled it in the oven and it, brought all the flavors to life in that sausage. It had the mushrooms, olives, artichokes, blue cheese. All of those came together and was cooked to perfection. And then the cheese on top, and then that tomato sauce was crazy thick in there with those large spiral noodles. That was very, very good. So Backwoods Brewing Company, Timber Beast Pasta Bowl was number 4. If you watch the other videos that we have, they're talking about the dog of the day. We're down to 3, and number 3 is 503 Distilling's Island Time. If you like wasabi, that dog was so good because of the spiciness and all of the wasabi mayo on there with the mango, pineapple goodness in there with the dog. That was a really good bite. Who would have thought to sit there and put wasabi with pineapple and mango? These chefs come up with some of the wild and just absolutely mind-blowing flavor combinations. So definitely my hat off to them at 503 Distilling with the Island Time. Which brings us to number 2, which is, first runner-up. They get, in case anything happens to the number 1, they'll get to assume the crown, is Deschutes Brewing with the Languisa dog. That Languisa sausage was delicious. They went out to make their own sausage, and it showed the time and effort. And everything that the kitchen did to that dog, from the bread to the toppings, the way they sat there and prepared those, was just stellar. I mean, my hat's off to the kitchen. I'm excited to go see what else they can come up with, because they absolutely, the kitchen at Deschutes Brewing knocked it out of the park with the Languisa dog. The grill of the sauce, everything was heavily, just on point. Again, that's all. And that leaves us with what I believe was the number 1 dog for Portland Wiener Week was Take 2 Skyline Chili Dog. That chili on that dog was absolutely awesome. It fit so well with the bread. The bread was strong enough to hold all of the bold flavors that was in there. It had that right chew, plenty of cheese and onions. And again, it was probably the greatest value of any of the dogs that were in Wiener Week. The thing was absolutely massive. It was like this. So it checked all of the boxes. Again, the flavor, they won. Okay, give them props. So if you want to sit there and check and see what else Take 2 has to offer on the culinary side, definitely when you're by there, give them a shot. This year, 2026, Take 2, in my opinion, won Portland Wiener Week with the Skyline Chili Dog. Please let me know in the comments if you agree, or some of them that you think I was too high or too low. Definitely, I'd love to hear your comments. And as always, greatly appreciate it. Smash the buttons. Give us a like, subscribe, comment, send it to your buddies. All that. We definitely appreciate all the help. And we look forward to seeing you out there cruising for bites. Until next time.
Thank you for joining us on our food adventure today, and please like and subscribe and come along with us next time on Cruising for Bites.